In 1307, the fall of the Knights Templar did not begin with a sword. It began with pressure. Months before the arrests, Europe was already shifting under the weight of ambition, debt, and royal power. On January 18th, German King Albert I placed his son Rudolf on the throne of Bohemia. It looked like ordinary royal business, but it was part of a wider pattern. Every ruler wanted more control. Across Europe, the Knights Templar still moved with enormous influence. Their old mission had faded after the fall of the Holy Land in 1291, but their wealth remained. The Templars had become one of the most powerful financial forces in medieval Europe. A pilgrim could deposit money in Paris and collect value far away without carrying gold through dangerous roads. Kings and nobles also trusted the Templars with their fortunes. That made the order useful. It also made the order dangerous. Because when someone holds everyone's money, a desperate ruler begins to see a target. King Philip IV of France owed the Templars money he could not easily repay. And the Templars were not just wealthy, they were independent, armed, and protected by reputation. Then, in July, the Knights Hospitaller began their conquest of Rhodes. This mattered because they were the Templars' biggest rival. The Hospitallers had found a new mission while the Templars seemed to be drifting without the Crusades. Soon they would receive papal approval for their island stronghold. That timing would become hard to ignore. July also changed England. On July 7th, King Edward IV died after a long and brutal reign. His son, Edward II, took the throne on July 20th, young, inexperienced, and surrounded by problems. By mid-1307, the board was set. France had debt, England had uncertainty, and the Pope was already close to Philip's power. On September 5th, 1307, Pope Clement V confirmed the Knights Hospitaller in possession of Rhodes. It was the same pope who would soon help bring down the Knights Templar. The timing felt impossible to ignore. One military order received an island stronghold. Another was quietly moving toward destruction. Clement was already under the pressure of King Philip IV of France. Philip's influence over the papacy was growing stronger. The papal court would soon move to Avignon, close to French power. Clement was a French pope, backed by French support, and he was not in a strong position to refuse Philip. So, in September, the pope appeared to support one order while another was being targeted. The Hospitallers gained Rhodes. The Templars received a death sentence they did not yet know existed. Behind the scenes, Philip's sealed orders were being prepared. Then came Friday, October 13, 1307. At dawn, officials across France opened sealed instructions at the same moment. The orders had been sent weeks earlier. Every Knight Templar in their jurisdiction was to be arrested immediately. The goal was surprise. No warning, no escape, no time to organize. Templars were dragged from their beds across France. In Paris, Grand Master Jacques de Molay was arrested like a common criminal. The charges were heresy, denying Christ, spitting on the cross, idol worship, secret rituals, and sodomy. No hidden idols were produced, and no physical evidence appeared. After the arrests, the confessions came almost immediately. They were also far too convenient. In Paris, a major trial ran from October 19th to November 24th, 1307. 138 Templars were interrogated. Many were tortured into confessing to things they had not done. Some were burned, starved, or deprived of sleep until the answers matched the accusations. Philip then used those confessions as proof. Once torture entered the room, truth became almost impossible to protect. By November, the story had grown beyond France. On November 22nd, Pope Clement V issued Pastoralis Praemunentiae. He ordered Christian monarchs across Europe to arrest the Templars and seize their property. Philip's debt problem had become a continent-wide campaign. Not every king rushed to obey. Edward II of England initially resisted or moved slowly, but pressure from Rome kept growing. Across Europe, commanderies were emptied, farms seized, and banking operations shut down. Then came the secret that changed the story. In 1308, Clement held hidden hearings at Chinon. There, Jacques de Molay and other Templar leaders were absolved in writing. The Chinon Parchment later showed that Clement had cleared them privately. But the public persecution continued. The Templars were dissolved, their property divided, and their members scattered or imprisoned. Jacques de Molay later retracted his forced confession and was burned in Paris on March 18, 1314. The story says he cursed Philip and Clement, and both died within months. The legend of Friday the 13th still echoes from that dawn.